It's been a while. I'm sorry I've been slacking. But I'll tell you more about that and some other stuff today on Tofer's Take. So straight up honestly, I've been slacking with these. And I usually shoot them on Sundays, but for the past couple weeks I haven't really done much of anything on Sundays. I think the past 2 weeks I haven't even left the house because I've had nothing to go out and do. Now, don't freak out. Y'all are like, oh, what about church? Well, I'm going to a church that meets on Saturday, instead of Sunday. So I haven't really been doing much on Sundays. And I think, these podcasts have suffered because of that. So I might be looking into switching it up. Maybe doing them Saturday. Maybe, doing them whenever I get a chance to or opportunity to. I don't know how that's going to look just yet. But I apologize for my absence, and I'm going to try to get better, to get more regular and more planned. And back to a steady, where you guys will have something. But I wanted to do this because of a funny story. And this almost has 2 punchlines, so bear with me. If you look in Deuteronomy 6, we are called to write the word on, our hands or wrists and on our forehead or eyelids. And all too often, we'll have a cross here. Might not be a regular, ordinary, cross. Might be like a victory cross or a Cairo. But I will, or St. Andrew's cross or St. Paul's cross. But we'll usually have some form of a cross here. And it's just skyliner, so it'll wash right off. It's not a tattoo. But this week, the Bible study, the portion of the scripture we read, involved Deuteronomy 6. And yes, there are other verses, that talk about the cross, like having a mark on your forehead, like in Ezekiel or in Revelation, the ones that are sealed. It's my understanding that, like the mark of the beast, the seal of Christ will be on your forehead, or it will be on your head or hand. But back to the Bible study, we're talking about Numbers 6, or Deuteronomy 6, the verse that I alluded to earlier. And we have this guy who, a couple of people at my church actually know the Hebrew. Take time to look at some of the Hebrew. And the word is often translated as eyelids or frontlets. Or forehead. But you know what the word for that in Hebrew is? Tofafa. And somebody made a joke about Tofafa. And because I usually always have this on. Now, I thought that was kind of humorous. Topher, Tofafa, how they kind of sound the same. And how I did that without even knowing that it sounded the same. But the real punchline is this Saturday, as I was getting ready for church, I decided to go with Fit, the eye fish. And I've done that once in a while where I'll do this underline here and then just have the Jesus fish legs come up on the sides. So I didn't have this Saturday when we were talking about it. Anyway, I just thought that was a funny story, and I thought I'd pass it along to you. Anyways, you guys take care, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Peace.